Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We will be eating and talk about current events. So stay tuned.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
So today we finna be eating some low country. If you're from Chicago, then you already know that this is a Chicago staple. And if you're from Chicago and you don't know, you
Shame
are
on you.
missing out. You are fucking out. Let me tell you this, because they got some of the best seafood boils in the city.
It literally comes.
Swear by it.
So okay, so before this, we were trying to look at all these other crab places, and nothing could compete.
Right, just to divert the story.
Compare. Like, they have the best bags that are already put together. You really don't need to customize it too much. It comes with hella stuff, so it's not like so many add-ons, like how a lot of places do. It just eats.
Yeah, it's really the build your own for me. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want what the seafood boils already come with. Like, you don't know what I want. First of all, you don't know what I want, sir or ma'am, at the restaurant. I may not want no shrimp. I'm actually not a shrimp person,
right.
Actually. I rather mussels and
and you gonna force
lobster
us
or
to put that down our throat.
You want with me?
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
What I will do is build my own bag.
Okay.
And that is what we've done.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we go to low country.
Had to get the jalapeno cornbread. So good.
And I got mine just regular hot, but they go all the way. They have like 3 more levels of spiciness. So if you like one of them girls who like a hot booty, or guys who like a hot booty, that's all on you.
Spicy. And while we finna get into it, let me introduce my sister, my bestie for the restie, Maya.
Girl,
her a lot on this channel. So
bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Like, after that brief intermission, gloves on the right way. Get my Surgeon General on.
Mm-hmm. You got your beard?
Nah, I don't got no beard.
Damn.
Forgot to get one. Russian out.
Put one in your bag.
Girl said, fuck that.
Mm-hmm. She don't need no beard.
She don't need no beard. Let her get down and dirty.
Okay, big guy. Bro, I love when people be cracking them and they be coming out so like.
Hell yeah, when they come out whole. That'd be the best. But all right, while we eating, let's get to talking, y'all. Let's have us a chit chat conversation. A cute
little
rundown of what's been going on in this month.
Because
boy, people have lost their minds.
The past couple of days,
people have lost their minds.
I mean, from the boys' beef to the girls' beefing to
it's like,
I mean,
if you can't eat at Bella No Shades, where
the hell could you go?
Hey, well, damn, if you can't go to Bella No Shades, where the hell could you go?
I mean, it's just getting bad.
The first thing I wanted to talk about was all these student-teacher relationships that's starting to pop up. The biggest story right now is of that 10-year-old boy. I forgot where he was, what city it was. But he was having a relationship with his teacher. And his mom found out because the teacher was the little boy's screensaver on his phone. And she go to plug his phone in and charge it. And this grown woman face pop up on her 10-year-old son's phone.
And what's crazy is I know that that's a lot of young boys' fantasies. Like, I feel like a lot of boys
talk about it.
Like they have a really big crush on these women. And if you are a low vibrational woman and you already don't have a lot of self-esteem, because these are the type of women that will go for a 10-year-old boy. They get buttered up every day, and then next thing you know, they're because the boy is always going to allow it to happen. Like, unless it's like forced
in our culture, in our society.
Yeah, unless it's forced, like, molestation, and not to make light of any of that. But a lot of these boys already have it in their mind.
Most boys are gonna go.
Like, they want to do these things with their teachers because they have a lot of them. They be like, if it's not their mom, is their first crush is their teacher. So that's just how it goes. And
some older lady in general would spark it off. I mean, you can't help that. it's kind of the same for girls too. You got the older man that you was watching on TV that awaken your your fantasies,
and now you don't know how you feel, and then if that teacher's just feeding into it, then but the teacher's supposed to have some restraint.
I was gonna say it's up to the adult, or whatever the scenario is, to put their foot down and to stop that younger party. If this is something that shouldn't be happening,
they never,
like if it's illegal.
Yeah, they're never going to, even if the child wanted it. They're always going to say it's not the child's fault because it's a child.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why people are letting themselves. And I feel like the girl was like what, 24?
Yeah.
Like
24, so 14 years older than him.
If you don't have any siblings or you don't know anybody in your family that's around that age, like, what are you doing? Like
I said, I couldn't even imagine talking to no 10-year-old.
What can a 10-year-old do for you?
Past 5 minutes, let alone be buying his little things and clothes and
yuck.
Girl sending him pictures and
wasn't he calling her mom, something like that?
Yeah, calling him mom. You saved all in the phone.
Ew.
Hard eyes and
ew. And it's too common. There's just like hella stories like this popping up.
Yeah, it is.
And it just makes me think like, if we didn't have social media, I feel like it was probably already going on like this. Like,
It definitely was.
It's just that now people have more visibility because of the phones and stuff, and children have.
It's easier to tell somebody, which I mean, thank God for that. But also, I feel like these kids are just exposed to way too much. Like they just want to be so grown so fast because I guess it looked cool. Coming from an adult now that was just in high school not too long ago, just a kid. This shit is not cool. Okay?
No.
This shit is not a joke. It is not
It's very
fun.
inappropriate because you don't know who's on the other side of this screen. People catfish people all day, have ulterior motives, and they don't care that you're a child.
So you want to be so fast and you so grown, when you a kid, just wait. Like, you'll have all the time in the world to get all the grown coochie.
You have the rest of your life to be an adult.
Peter Whacker you want. Like, slow down. Enjoy your time of, you feel myself being a kid, of not
adolescence,
of not having a bunch of people touching on you and looking on you. You feel me? Have minimal, not to say that this is on the child, but like I said, when the child already want to move fast and the adult is a predator and gonna allow it,
that's a sign too. Because a lot of the mom don't only repeat what they get from at home, so they might have been touched at home, and now they think that that's okay.
And the mom don't want to talk about it. But I will say, how long was this going on before you finally must?
Because a lock screen is huge. Like if you was a lock screen, that couldn't have been the first time.
That's not the first time. As I said, she was buying her son clothes. You didn't think to question.
You didn't buy it.
Where this bag of clothes came from? That he bringing back from school? Like I said, that you didn't send him with?
And this is a whole other topic. It goes back to like the R. Kelly situation. These parents are just as much guilty for not, like, there's things that fall through the cracks, but a lot of the times certain signs like that, new clothes, like being more secretive, like those slight changes are huge.
Yeah. She said she finally really noticed, besides the screensaver, was that she was hugging her son too long. Well, I was picking him up from school one day, and she was like, they hugged for a really long time.
Oh, God.
I'm like, yeah. Now she over here touching your son, like.
I mean, I just can't see, like, we are around her age. 24, like.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's disgusting. It's a mental illness, honestly.
It is.
Because there's nothing that a 10-year-old could provide for you.
All predatory behavior. I would be saying the same thing if this was a little girl and, a male teacher. It's all wrong to me.
And what's crazy is lately it's been women. Lately it's been a lot of women, touching.
All right. This is a hit.
This cornbread is good.
It's a low country. Gotta get y'all some. The whole Stunna Girl situation and her getting her little booty smacked by that fan while she was performing.
And see,
I don't have nothing bad to say.
Her staff did what they were supposed to do. protected her, and her man did what he was supposed to do. And they stomped him out. He was being disrespectful, and he kept on saying what he was going to do or whatever, and all that extra stuff that she said, taunting her.
Talking back.
You know?
When you already in the wrong, how you talking back?
The problem is, like, you know, you don't want to give people the attention, you know, because they don't deserve it. But at the same time, you're not going to let nobody just, you know, talk to you any type of way.
Now, these people can't walk all over you. I mean, even when you a celebrity, I do feel for them when they say that. I never have my privacy. I can never have my space. Leave these people alone. Do not touch people that do not want to be touched. And you don't know them. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know them. They are.
They're regular people.
Eons away from your social parameters. You don't know these people at all. They have their own lives. You just know what perception that you get from them from social media, television, all that kind of stuff. That's not a genuine understanding of a person.
It's not.
They want you to. They're gonna let you know and see whatever they want you to see.
My thing is just because Shake might wear this or wear that do not mean it's, like I said, for you to touch. That do not mean she's really like that. You know, like I said, this is all the persona, the image, the social media.
Exactly.
A lot of people be having that stuff messed up.
Yeah, and they sit here and think that they know these people in real life. Like people, you know, people, the extreme fans, they feel like they know Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, you know, like they feel like they know City Girls, like they feel like they know these people, and then when they meet them in real life, they're thrown off.
Yeah. They're not who you expect, or they don't do what you expect them to do. I said, you don't know them.
You don't know them.
You tricked yourself, really.
And that's how you end up in situations like this, getting your head kicked in.
Boy, because they choked that.
Woo!
Well, I say they had to go so intensely on him.
No,
that's up for debate. I would say they might be because they damn near jumped him. I said it was 2-on-1,
and she definitely got her a few kicks in.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what you get for not listening to people.
Yeah, and I mean, it was
and for doing something you knew you didn't have no business doing in the first place.
Yeah. And she, like she said, she's like, I could have pressed charges, I could have done all these things. They just decided to handle it the way they felt best to handle it, and it is what it is.
Included whooping your ass, sir.
Yep.
It's about all that is.
Sorry to that man.
Definitely sorry to that man.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of, this whole situation with Stunna, it makes me miss her being on the show.
Yeah.
But I will say, I mean, I feel like
she's moving on to better things.
Hopefully. Although that situation happened with Keisha Cole and, things not being clear, she been kind of like, low.
Was it Keisha Cole or was it Sierra? I think it was Sierra.
Oh, wait. I thought it was Love. Oh, it was Sierra. It was Sierra. Yeah. No, that situation that happened with Callie was with Keisha Cole. So, yeah. So, I mean, I think ever since that, I mean, I really haven't heard from her like that, but she outside still. She's still getting booked.
Hey. Everyone is still getting booked.
Still getting booked. So, But it seemed like they done put everybody in Caribbean. Like Tommy, Meatball,
Claremont twins.
Everybody done got a piece of this pie.
Like I said, Natalie.
Woo-hoo. Okay. I mean, I'm like that Natalie, that check must be checking.
Or should I be asking Natalie? Should I be asking Lemmy?
Lemon pepper.
My name is Lemuel Plummer. I'm the founder and CEO of the Zeus Network, and
he breaking it in.
That's the big question. Who is the head and brains of this operation for real?
I think what it is she has a lot of the ideas and he has the pull.
The execution, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's literally what it is, because he already was starting to get a name for himself in the production world.
Yeah, he was.
Prior. He just didn't have the fame. He didn't have the notoriety that Natalie did. And so Natalie was just like, oh, okay. Yeah. Bet, like, we could do this. And so, that's what happened.
Heavy on the collaboration.
Yeah. The same thing he did with Jocelyn.
Yeah.
The same thing he's trying to do with Erica Mena.
Fantasy. Fantasy.
What?
No.
I mean, and I can't wait for Jocelyn to come back. Have you seen Jocelyn's rollout with her makeup line?
I actually have not seen that. She had a makeup line out?
Yeah, like she just started putting like posting. I think she posted a picture of herself with those with pink eyebrows and holding
Right.
holding like whatever products it was. It was just the boxes. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
tell what it was. I feel like it was just like a PR thing because maybe the boxes was empty.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it gave Kenya more hair care when she put water in her.
She by Sheree. She by Sheree.
Cause I'm not really sure what it gave, but I love anything when it comes to the Puerto Rican princess. I'm gonna be here for because she's great TV.
Yeah.
She has the great best sayings. She just the execution.
She's funny as give her
execution
that.
might be a little wild, but that's a part of her. So
She's naturally funny. We'll give her that.
So we'll see.
We'll
Let's see what
definitely
happens
see.
with that one.
On to that. Let's just talk about some of the new music out in general. While we're talking about the City Girls and everybody else.
I'm like, okay,
Megan, Glorilla.
Yeah, JT's been coming out with these bangers sideways. Like
Okay.
like these are cute songs. They give JT like, and I feel like the biggest part, like when they started blowing up, the City Girls started blowing up. Carisha could hold on for so long, but she was holding on with features. Remember Cardi B in her while she was locked up. That helped a lot of the evolution, but nothing really on her own.
That started them, that feature with Cardi B that I forgot what it was, that twerk song.
Where they was in the paint and stuff. But that carried them for a little bit. I can't really say a song that Carisha did on her own could even do the numbers of what JT is doing, because even this Pretty with No Makeup with Skilla,
it's something.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the song, and I really like Skilla Baby, but
it's just me. Like,
I would like to see the streaming numbers.
Well, we can pull up the Spotify.
I would like to see the numbers because it's really not giving what JT, like JT is going crazy, but that just goes to show who was really carrying them in a artistic way and who was carrying them for like publicity and notoriety and keeping all that, like
it shows what their strengths really are.
Yeah,
even as a group, I mean, that's why you a group. Nobody does necessarily the same things.
Because JT wasn't trying to be famous like that. No. Carisha was, and Carisha saw her talent, and Carisha had the drive. And in my opinion, that's how I feel like they got to where they at right now. She carried the backbone of it right now. It's just that JT done got her wings. Yeah, so she going crazy.
And the sword and spread. I don't know if that's the thanks to Uzi or.
Well, I think
she just growing into her own.
Yeah, I think that she was lacking a lot of confidence. If you look at her when she was doing that first episode of Carisha Please, she was breaking down crying because they was asking her like, why you not doing similar stuff or what Carisha doing on her own, like, why don't you do like a fashion thing? Blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's a big transition.
It was disheartening. I mean, she was in fucking jail.
Yeah, but it's a huge transition to be incarcerated, then going to a halfway house, then dealing with the PTSD that everything you've experienced with the court system has to do to you. So I could see it taking her a minute
to reacclimate,
to feel like herself again. Like, it just, people need to give people a lot more grace, because she just needed time, and she probably, whatever type of therapy,
get comfortable,
she had to get, so she could be, her best self. And I feel like that's what she's doing now.
Yeah, I feel it too. I wish her the best.
Yeah, I'm always gonna be for JT. She killing it in fashion. Sure. She's eating the girls up. I mean, her and Uzi they've been going strong. They solid. I mean,
for real, still solid, baby. Voguing and all. Still very much in love.
And
still
very much in love. Deeply. Deeply.
Between her and Megan and Glorilla, they can do no wrong in my eyes.
Because Meg is eating us up constantly. One thing about it, she's always going to consistently eat us up for the summer. She's going to give us some summer bangers. That's what she does. She's been proving her track record gives. And so I expect nothing less. Glow.
She definitely done stamped her name in this industry. For a second, it looked like she was falling off when Sexy Red had popped up. But she done made her mark.
Mm-mm.
This newest album, she definitely made her stamp.
And I'm so glad that they're going on tour, Megan and Glow, because that's a really dynamic duo. Like they
yeah.
And I feel like Megan uplifts Glow's brand to the next level. You know, like I feel like that's kind of what the give and take with Sexy did with Drake. Like Drake was able to bring her up a little bit more to a different level of sophistication.
Sexy did for him, you know, what she could with her own brand.
Exactly. So like they kind of brought each other, elevated each other up, and I think that was a huge, like a great move with PR for sure.
No, it definitely was. And like I said, with this tour, a new album, shit, shows, music videos, features. I say these girls is unstoppable. Really, female rap is honestly killing it more than male rap
and
nowadays.
They've been carrying it for at least the last couple of years.
Yeah, at least these past like 3. Definitely.
I mean, the backs have been tired because we are carrying it.
Hello.
I mean, from Flo Milli.
Ooh, Mona Leo.
Ooh.
You know, we love us some Mona Leo.
Ooh. Lotto. I mean, even, you know, and I mean,
what's it, Stunna Girl?
Stunna Girl, all of them. They're just doing amazing. I mean, it really encouraged even Miss Nicki to come back out.
Hello.
You know, because she was saying that she was retiring a couple of years ago.
Yeah, she did so.
And you know, now she's back on the scene. Lola Brooks,
Maya Dana.
She eating down. So
these ladies eat like.
And I can't even name that many new men.
And it used to be the complete flip. It used to be the complete opposite. You would know a whole bunch of men and only a couple.
And it was really Nicki for a while. That was just because it was a big era of Lil' Kim, you know, Left Eye, Queen Latifah, Da Brat, like all of them were doing the Missy Elliott, like they were the staple at that era. But then it was just like dead radio silence. And then Nicki, you know, and for so long, I don't know if that's what kind of pumped her head up. But after the girl started coming back out, and of course we have TikTok, so people blowing up like this.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's what shook her up a little bit.
No, it definitely shook her up. I mean, she was feeling that pressure of the new trends, the new sounds, like that urge to stay relevant. I mean, that's something crazy.
Yeah, she's been in each era.
I mean, unless she's just gonna coast off what you got already.
No, I don't think she can do that. She can.
That's if she was to choose to.
Because of all like the negative publicity she's been getting now. So now she really is trying to up the tour stuff, and everything has to look more on par. But on top of that, she has been able to kind of be a chameleon for each era. Like she was able to flex, and when she first did the mixtape, that was her raw self. Then she went when she was trying to do more mainstream. That pop is what carried her to the next level. Yeah, you know, like then she went crazy, and I feel like she was doing whatever she needed to do to stay relevant. Now she's at a place where she was like, okay, I can do whatever I want to do. Yeah, but these allegations are what kind of brings her back down, you know.
Now, which allegations are we talking
about? The allegations.
Because I'm like, it's a couple of allegations. Which allegations?
Big one, I would say Ken. Yeah. Big one, I'll say Ken.
Girl, in the room, get silent. Because that's a big one. It's a big strike against her. And my thing is not even her strike, it's his, but just him being around her.
She's taking on that
very
burden.
Negative. Yeah, it's such a negative, has such a negative impact.
She's taking on that burden. Career. But also, if you see the mindset of what happened with her brother, I mean, it's just kind of what I'm wondering how that affected her being okay with that, you know, and plus she having an understanding of who he was prior because they were, you know, knowing each other when they were younger. He was older, of course, how it is now, she being younger, but if you have this, especially when you're in, like, in my point of view, I feel like if you're in a limelight like that, there's a lot of yes men that comes around you. So when you start to feel a connection, a comeback again with a person who you knew before the fame, you feel like that's more genuine.
Yeah, it's damn near intoxicating.
You feel like you can have a certain level of trust with this person again, regardless. and she's probably been craving that because celebrity
A
relationships
person
don't
she
always
feel like
work.
she can trust.
Yeah. And so,
Yeah.
and I mean, in the way Safari things with Safari, and then Meek Mill, like
Definitely with me.
Nas, like.
And then with Nas too, I forgot about that almost.
I mean, so I'm sure she just is like, well, let me just go back and ground myself to
what
the
I know.
roots.
Let me go back to what I know.
I'm sure that had to been a big like factor in her going back with him.
Hell yeah, I don't blame it. It do make sense. But
and his name is Ken, and she's a Barbie, so she's gonna eat that up.
Brother. Yeah, and she definitely ate it up. Miss Petty.
Now we got Papa.
My thing is coming from somebody also whose last name is Petty, and whose father had the last name Petty. Some people have their name for a reason, especially for a man. I'm just saying, and the joke writes itself. But you are not named Petty for no reason, sir.
Because
all that fighting he was doing with Offset and all in, like I said, in they beef and like I said,
and he just
exaggerating
has this look about him that seemed like the elevator just don't go all the way up.
Boy,
it just don't go all the way up.
The hallway light not even on. Okay?
I mean, it's something about it's like a spacey look.
I mean, I'm sure he's nice and sweet and all, but like I said,
most of them are.
Rock can be sweet and nice, like. I mean, a rock is sweet and nice. It's silent and strong. Do what you want.
You can dress it up.
It's also not going to think for itself.
You can dress it up on how. I'm sure Sheba picks out his outfit.
Oh my God. All them yes. All them photos that they was in together, yes. Her or the stylist is picking this shit out. Absolutely.
Like, and then you see how she snaps on him. Like when he tried to bring Papa Bear on the side of the stage to see his mom perform, she snapped that one time. I don't know if y'all remember that clip. I was just like,
I don't even think I've seen that one.
Who's the? It's given. She's the boss.
I was gonna say who wear the pants, but we knew that.
And I think that's probably why she's with him, because of that. Like she says that she wants a big, strong, for a while she was saying this, but push comes to shove, I think she enjoys being having the most authority.
Dominant one.
Yeah.
In a relationship, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she makes more money.
Yeah, so she always the breadwinner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That type of dynamic is not for everybody. I don't think I would be able to handle that.
Me neither.
Because being you can be bossy and you can be the boss all you want, but at some point it gets exhausting.
Yeah, it do.
It gets exhausting.
You just want to be taken care of.
Yeah, for somebody to lead.
Yeah.
And not to say that he doesn't, but the perception that we all have is not that.
Yeah, it's that you wear the pants, Miss Girl.
So, and again, like we said, we don't know you.
Yeah, whether it's true or not, I said that's just public perception. Our opinions, I say.
And see, people could say whatever they want about Rihanna and ASAP, but I love their dynamic. Like it seems like they're very much equally yoked. Like I don't see a hierarchy regardless of who brings in more money,
Yeah.
So that's just another example. Like even similarly to I mean in a different way, but Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like it just depends. So I don't know. Like it's a lot going on in that world, but it's above me.
It's definitely above us. We're there in my place now.
I don't want to go there. I guess I gotta go there.
Big sleepy.
Woo! That's one thing about that bag. That bag gonna do it to you.
Hit the spot.
That we had an itch to scratch.
Yeah, definitely had an itch to scratch.
Woo! Oh, you in the Clean Play Club?
Damn near, yeah.
I'm gonna put this in the oven tomorrow. It's gonna slap.
Yeah, it is.
Oof.
Nothing you can have the last of this. It's just shrimp.
Feel like we've been wanting this for umpteen years.
Yeah, we definitely ate it like it's been on there. I don't have nothing left. It was
something.
3 corn, 3 potatoes, 3 eggs. It was a lot in there. There ain't nothing in there now.
I knew you had got quiet for a minute. You was
I'm
like,
this gonna be a good ASMR part. I'm like, are we filming?
woo! We got to the end of our crab boils. Of course, she at the Clean Play Club. I still got some shit for tomorrow, but
I devoured. I actually smashed.
We ate and we gave y'all a really petty,
Little gossip section,
a little petty
hot
moment.
talk, with the girls. I'm glad you sat down and kiki with us. Until next time.
See y'all.
Bye. Love you.
Girl, I'm fucking finna knock out.
I can't even pretend. You said wrap this shit.
I'm finna